Hi, hello, it's Jane here, and I'd just like to welcome you to my lovely little crochet corner segment that I will be running out every week. Just basically keeping you updated with what's on the hook this week and what projects we're doing and what's it like in my little crochet world. So where we are, this is the first week segment, my first little run at the mill, and I've just created this lovely little corner. What started out as making this picture frame here developed and ended up transforming my bedroom. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it, how it all looks. Got a really nice feel to it, and I'm just basically surrounded now by the things that mean things to me, which I suppose is what your room should be. So I'll start off by what I'm wearing. Oh, this is one of my favourite tops, crocheted with Stylecraft Bellissima wool, yarn should we say, not wool. So this is a simple box top with a nice fan stitch, and I love the neckline on this. And then I've teamed it with Ankara fabric skirt, which has an elasticated waist. This too was made, is handmade. So yeah, one of my favourite outfits. I love the colours and the shape and the style of it, and of course I love my crochet top. I think for me it's if you look, it's the feminine neckline that does it for me. So yeah, that's what we're wearing this week, and I'll show you around my room. So there's the wall hanging that I did, and it's basically the RHS postcards. I like them because they're quite vintage in style, and I thought I'd like to make a display of them. Drilled some holes in some wood, and then just threaded some twine through it and used little pegs to peg it up. And then moving round, we've got a Charlotte Eldred print. That's a Christmas present from my sister, and she embellished all the frame. I've just actually asked her to do another one for another print that I've got over there. So yeah, that's there. And then, oh, I'll stand up. I should have stood up anyway. Let's have a look. So we're now, this is my lovely little chair. Oh, you'll see my project there, which we'll talk about in a bit. So we'll shift round, and there's I've just hung them this morning. I've done my best to get them level. I hope they are, but they take pride of place on my wall. It's the certificates when I entered the Stitch Festival in London in 2022. Oh, I love that experience, and those are my certificates, and the actual entry blurb that was against my entry there. And then you'll see little Penny on the floor there. She's having her afternoon nap. That's my beloved Penny. And this is my next corner that I've created here, which, as all, yeah, you'll see Penny a lot years younger there. And then one of my dresses that I've just recently made. The other Charlotte Eldred print is there. That's the one that I'm gonna frame up over there. So yeah, that's basically my room, and this is where I sit when I crochet. Let's put it back. I think we've changed angle. Oh, wait a minute, get it right. So yeah, a quick spin round as room, and that's where we're working. So what's on the hook this week? Oh, well, I've just literally finished one, an orange creation that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. So then I felt inspired to actually move on to the next one. So I picked this lovely terracotta, I don't know what the colour is called, from Drops. I think it's brick. Is it brick red? Oh yeah, I love Drops cotton yarn. It's Drops Safran. That's the yarn that I always use, and this colour is brick red. So I'm currently part way through a top, and I'm doing it all in one. And the slight difference with this one, so I'll tell you how I envision it. So it's high neck. I like a high neck at the front, open back. I do love an open back. It's one of my things. Open back. But what I'm going to do this time is take the waist up higher. So I've made this top shorter. I'm going to take it up higher, just so the skirt starts higher up. And then it's going to have a low back, but instead of my previous designs normally have end part way, and then I normally put a form of a decorative strap on. This is going to go all the way up the back, and then it's going to have sleeves, long bell sleeves at the bottom. And then the way I see the skirt is that it'll go straight down, curving after the knees, and then fan out. And I'm going to try a train. I don't know if I've never done it before, and I don't know how to do it. I literally just make it up as I'm going along with these creations that I'm doing. So I have a pattern that I follow for the top, which I've created from different elements of a pattern that I've found. So it's basically how I've done it is to create the back. I've taken scoops out from like the arm. So the armhole shaping, I've used the armhole shaping or elements of the armhole shaping to create the scoop of the back, if you can see there. And that's basically elements of the armhole shaping to create the scoop of the back. Apart from that, so I've done the top, and because it works so well, I will continue working with it. What I may do in future is use different elements to create different shapes using the same design, but I don't know yet. I think what tends to happen, I'm quite fluid with my designs, and so I never know what I'm going to create next until I've done it. They just roll off. I'll see a stitch that I like, I'll see a belt that I like, and then it's basically picking out elements from different things that I see, mainly on Pinterest, some people on YouTube as well, and I'll put any links that I have to people that I follow or designs that I will be using in the comment sections below, just so I can give credit to these people. And it's basically picking out elements, so whether it's just like an increase or a decrease, and using those increases and decreases to create the shape that you want to achieve or that I want to achieve. So with this particular one, as I was saying, it's going back, wind, I do that a lot, off track and off base. So we're going to be making a train on this one, so it's going to go straight down in a little bit. I think the design is a mermaid skirt. I don't know the technical terms, to be honest. I just see them as shapes. So it goes straight down in a little bit and then out, and then at the back I'm going to try and insert a triangle in the back so that it sort of flares out at the back and creates a train. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I think that's one of the things with crochet, isn't it? You don't actually know until you do it, because you're not working with any fabric. All you've got is a ball of wool and your imagination. Especially when you're not following patterns, it's just working with thin air and putting into place what you see in your head and getting it out into the physical world. So yeah, it's a lot of it is trial and error, and we'll see how far we get. But so far this week, in this week's episode, the update is that we're on the top. We're just coming up to the shoulders, so we're at that particular point now. I'm going to do the shaping for the shoulders, and then this bit at the back you can see here, so that's the armhole shaping there, and then that's going to be the strap up the back, and there's the opening for the back with it fastening there, tiny little fastening there. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, what stitch I'm going to be doing for the skirt yet, nor if I'm going to, what type of belt I'm going to be putting. My elements consist of generally of 3 parts, and they all get stitched together. So it'll be the top, the belt, the skirt, and I tend to seam in between, so the belt is seamed to the top, and the belt is, the skirt is seamed to the belt, because seam to me provides structure. In the past I've tried all-in-one methods, and they seem to have more stretch in them. So seams to me provide support, and there's nothing wrong with a seam in my eyes anyway. So yeah, that's basically where we're at this Sunday afternoon. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. The first bit, it's been done in 2 segments, and I had a playback of the first segment and I've seen the show around the room. We'll try again next time. I don't want to start editing, because one of my things is to be authentic and just to turn up as you are. I don't want to be editing and messing about, to be honest, with all this cutting out bits and things. So take me as I am. Yeah, authentic and just Jayne. Trying her best with all my hand movements. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you next week when we see what's on the hook next week. Have a lovely afternoon. See you later. Bye.